Hello, my name is Kelly Bluen. I am a certified Zentangle teacher. Welcome to our GratitangleZ challenge. You can find more information about this on Facebook at GratitangleZ. All right, so each day we are attempting a new or different tangle or pattern. So this is my little calendar of all of the tangles so far this month. And yesterday's was the trickiest, so I'm anxious to hear how you guys did on that one. All right, today is a really fun one. I think you're going to love it. I'm gonna flip the paper over. And I like to write the name of the tangle and the person who created it. So this one is called Brrrst, B-R-R-R-S-T, by Kelly Barone, a CZT. Okay, forgot to mention that this calendar and this little gratitude page are linked below in the description of the video. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. And for this one, I think I'm gonna start with pen. If you would like to do pencil, you can, but it's really not a difficult one, so. Okay, Brrrst. And I like the burr of it because I live in Michigan. It's November. It is really starting to get chilly out. Okay, so we're gonna make a line down the center and a line across the center. I don't know if this is considered a grid pattern or not. It could almost be a fragment, you know, with each section that we put in. But it probably is kind of a grid pattern, I guess. Okay, I don't know. All right, so I'm going to put in these little scooped lines, and I'm not going to do it in the center, and I'm not going to do it at the end. I'm going to do it about halfway between the center and the end, and I'm going to swoop up to there. Not all the way at the end, down a little bit. And then I'm going to swoop that way, and this way, and this way. So we are doing the same thing in each corner, but we are rotating it. So this one swooped on the right, this one on the left, this one on the top left and the top right. That's what makes me think it's not really a fragment. Okay, now we're going to go to that outside edge and we're going to do another one. And then from that center dot, we're going to fill each of these 4 sections with lines that all extend from the center and work their way out. It doesn't matter how many you put in each section. Okay. So we've done this little like burst in the middle, and now we're going to do some fun things in the corners. This is still part of the pattern. So we're going to do like a crescent moon shape, if you know crescent moon as one of the Zentangle original tangles. So we're going to do a little bump, and then we're going to aura it. And we're going to color in that little bump. If you want to leave a little space for a reflection, you can. And we're going to do the same thing over here. You just find that middle area, put in a little bump and an aura, and fill that in. Little bump, fill it in. Do an aura. This can be done without filling that in as well. Okay, now we're just going to continue to add auras until this corner is filled. I like to make mine go right to the edge, and then I just kind of fill in the outer corners with where one might be. But you also could just stop when you touched those corners. You don't have to make yours go all the way to the edge of the paper. Let me show you Kelly Barone's example. So right here, see how she just does it till it gets filled, but she doesn't keep going afterwards. But I'm letting mine keep going. Partly because this is not perfectly centered, and so each one's going to end up a little bit different anyway, so I might as well just let them keep going. Auras take a lot of concentration, I think. Brrrst, isn't it beautiful? Let me show you her tile example where she uses it right here. So she's got it next to floors, next to muka, and then just some lines with beads or beaded coming through the middle. But see how she did this one time and then kept it going? So it was like a repeated grid pattern. So pretty. This was a nice one to do after yesterday's. All right, let's do a little bit of shading because Brrrst is done. Okay, I'm going to grab my pencil and I'm going to start by putting some graphite in the middle. So I'm just kind of going up and out and around. I'm also going to go on that inside edge of that first little curve that we made. Like that. And I'm going to go on this outside edge of these curves. And of course, I'm going to put some on the inside edge of the calendar rectangle. Okay, and let's start with that edge. I like to soften it and then push it slightly towards the middle. Then I'm going to do the outer edge of these auras and push them up just a little bit into that crescent moon shape. I'm going to go on that inside edge. And not pushing it too far in because we want some white, because I still have to do this little middle part. But I want this beautiful white area here. I want white out here as well. And look at how nice and three-dimensional that looks with just a little bit of shading. That was Brrrst. We have 3 more days. And then I also have these 5 up here that I think I'm going to do. And I'm going to go on my Facebook group called Let's Tangle. And I'm going to ask you guys to tell me which, or have suggestions of which tangles I should put up here in these 5. And maybe I'll make one video of just doing the 5 of those, because I feel like this needs to be even. Like I just want to fill in the whole thing. So thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow for the 28th. Bye-bye.